De Tom. Luo Shiren, an authentic Beijinger, mysteriously traveled back to the Xinhuan period of the Tang Dynasty due to a car accident, where a legendary story began. Chang'an Luo Jiafang. 121, 121. Luo Xian is training his own soldiers. He has traveled to the Tang Dynasty for 2 months and is already familiar with most of the rules of the Tang Dynasty. This time, he traveled to the 4th son of the guard at the west gate of Chang'an City in the Tang Dynasty. Although his father was not a high-ranking official, his grandfather was a Marquis of Fengyun who fought with Emperor Gaozu of the Tang Dynasty on the battlefield. His uncle was a retainer of General Shui Ringui, the left general, and his brother was a jinshi appointed by the prime minister. The family was very powerful and even had more than 1,500 private soldiers. Luo Shiren was the head of the Luo family's private army, and he was talented in literature and martial arts, and he was also very popular. However, he was knocked unconscious by an assassination group, and his soul finally entered this body. Dong dong dong. There was a knock on the door of Luo Xian's bedroom. "Please come in." Luo Shiren ignored him. He was immersed in designing blueprints for modern special forces training tools. The door was opened, and the person who came in was Li Yu, the assistant appointed by Luo Xian from time to time. "Fourth young master, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm designing equipment for training soldiers. What do you want to do here?" "Oh, there's nothing big going on here. It's just Mr. Gu Lu, who has something to ask you." The Mr. Gu Lu mentioned in Li Yu's mouth is Gu Bin, the 6th son of the regent. Although he is the son of the prince, he has no heirs and is one of the few good friends of Luo Shiren. "Oh, tell him to wait in the main hall for a while and tell him I will be there in a quarter of an hour." Here, Luo Shiren had traveled to the Tang Dynasty for a long time and knew that his good friend Gu Bin had a good temper, so he finished drawing the drawings before getting up and heading to the main hall. "Bet!" Gu Bin saw Luo Shiren coming out and said to him very excitedly, "Brother Luo, you have figured it out. I organized a cultural gathering in the palace. Each young master brought a few people to attend. I don't know any educated people. So, why don't you go?" "Oh, yes." Luo Shiren agreed calmly, but his mind was in turmoil. "Good fellow. The regent's palace. Doesn't it mean that the prince and others will also participate? Then if I can use the verses I have learned in modern times, then I will think that I am famous." "Okay, that's great. See you at the regent's mansion tomorrow at noon." Gu Bin said to him with a face full of joy. Noon the next day. The prince regent's palace was abuzz with excitement. All the princes brought countless literati, and even the huge palace hall could hardly accommodate them. The one-on-one meetings started soon. During the period, many people mocked Gu Bin and Luo Xian, but Gu Bin refuted them one by one. Soon, Luo Xian and the others arrived. "Hey, I've never even heard of who this guy Gu Bin invited. I definitely can't say any good poems." Gu Li, the eldest son of the royal family, said, "Oh, why did the eldest son say that I can't write good poems?" Luo Shiren retorted, "Haha, just because I haven't heard of you." "Then do you dare to bet?" "Why don't you dare?" "Okay, then if I say a good poem, you will bark like a dog. If I can't say a good poem, then I will serve you tea and water for a month." When Gu Bin saw Luo Xian making such a big gamble, he didn't stop him. He knew that Luo Xian had a sense of self-discipline. "Okay, once a man makes a promise, it's hard to follow him. Come here and give me a pen and paper. Become famous. Since Mr. Gu is ruthless, don't blame me for being unrighteous," he said silently. He suddenly picked up his pen and wrote Shui Diao Go Tu and Jin Jin Jiu by Li Bai, who was not yet born, using the standard calligraphy he had learned in later generations. When writing Jian Jin Jiu, he deliberately changed the sentence Master Zhen Dan Qiuxing to Prince Regent's Mansion when Huizhong, which also rhymes well. As soon as he stopped writing, the venue was silent for a few seconds, and then thunderous applause broke out. The applause lasted for a minute before gradually dissipating. Okay, that's great, especially the line in the second poem about to enter the wine. If you are proud of life, you must have all the joy. Don't let the golden bottle stand empty against the moon. It's so wonderful. No, I want Taizong to read this poem. Lao Luo, this is Li Baiyao, the Minister of Rights. Although his identity is much different from that of I, he is still a popular person in front of the emperor. Luo Shiren was also very happy. Li Baiyao was the prince's teacher later, and he could make friends with him. Although he was not as good as a prince like Gu Bin, it was not a bad thing to be a little proud in front of the emperor. At this time, Gu Li, who was standing aside, couldn't sit still and wanted to take advantage of the chaos to escape. Master Gu, where do you want to go? Gu Li's little moves couldn't escape Luo Xian's eyes at all, and they were directly discovered by him. Don't you want to escape? I am a noble prince. How can I betray my trust? Gu Li was found running away and looked very uncomfortable. Oh, let's get started. Learn 20 dog barks. Luo Shiren looked cold and showed no mercy at all. What? 20 sounds, Luo. Don't go too far, or I'll let my father destroy you. Gu Li's face turned blue, and he was very angry. Father taught us to always be honest. Do you want to go against father's principles of life? Gu Bei, the second son of Gu, who has always been at odds with Gu Liha, said, Whoosh, an arrow shot in. Assassination. No, there's an assassin. The soldier at the door yelled, but as soon as he finished saying this, he bled to death. Hurry, protect the princes. Fortunately, the regent is not here. Otherwise, if he died unfortunately, the capital would be in chaos for a while. Suddenly, a spear stabbed Luo Shiren. At this time, a handsome man next to him held the gun in one hand. Master, hide over there. The man said to Luo Shiren. They came to the backyard of the regent's mansion. Young master, I am Wen Yan and studied under Yuan Tiangang. I heard that the young master is capable of literature and martial arts. I am willing to follow the young master and serve the young master for generations to come. Wait a minute, who is your master? Luo Shiren was very happy. Good guy, who is Yuan Tiangang? Li Shimin can't even recruit him. And just now he stopped a spear weighing at least 200 kilograms with his bare hands. I am afraid that even the left General Shui Rengue cannot surpass him. Yes, sir. Although I have studied with my master for a week, I can also treat illnesses and save lives, make military plans, and predict celestial phenomena for up to 10 days, with an accuracy rate of 95%. When he said this, Luo Xian was completely shocked. Good guy, the accuracy rate is 95%, which is equivalent to carrying a weather forecast with you. Okay, I accept you. I will appoint you as the general manager of the military strategy department of Fengyun Mansion. Obsessive duty and obey orders. Luo Xian returned to the Prince Regent's mansion. The battle was over. Only 3 guards died, and all 15 of the men in black were wiped out. Luo Shiren found Gu Bin, who was asking for some pension from the guard's family. The Gu family was very good to the security guard and gave 10 gold to each person. By the way, Lao Luo, Yongxingong Yu Shinan is looking for you. He said that your poems and calligraphy are very good, and he wants to meet you. Apprenticeship. The bright moonlight shines on Chang'an City. Chang'an City, Luo Jiafeng. What? Yongxingong Yu Shinan wants to summon you. Luo Shiren's father Luo Tian asked Shiren in surprise. Yes, his regular script is well known all over the world. I still want to learn from him. Luo Shiren replied casually. Error 500, server error. 1500, that's an error. There was an error. Please try again later. That's all we know. Error 500, server error. 1500, that's an error. There was an error. Please try again later. That's all we know. 3 days later, 3 ugly moments. Luo Xian knew Wen Yan's martial arts skills, so he trained with Wen Yan for half an hour every morning, which was much more time than he had spent training before. Error 500, server error. 1500, that's an error. There was an error. Please try again later. That's all we know. Good. Luo sure settled down, found Li Yu, got in the carriage, and headed to the secretary's residence. The common people have met Duke Yongxing. Although Luo Shuren had a terrible life experience, he did not hold any official position. Get up and talk. Yu Shuren waved his hand. I called you here today mainly because I want you to become my close disciple. I know I can't teach you anything, but let's be clear. Am I still in a small position in the world? If you become my disciple, you will be repaying the kindness of your ancestors. When you become successful in the future, just don't forget me. Then since Mr. Yu is so sincere, I won't refuse. The disciple pays homage to the master. Luo Shuren must have agreed, because Yu Shuren appears to be Mr. Yongxing, but in fact he is the third master of the Amei sect. If he can be his apprentice, even if he doesn't teach anything, he will have a supporting village. Suppress bandits. Report, sir. There are 5,000 bandits at the west gate, and they have occupied all 3 roads. When Luo Xian came back, he saw a soldier coming back with him. Damn it, I was just about to go to the Luo family's ancestral home in Shangzhou to worship, and these gangsters came, and 5,000 people came. What should I do? Luo Tian was very angry. I'm asking for a fight. Luo Shuren saw that he had merit in battle, so of course he wanted to fight. Oh, 4th brother, your 3 brothers are not here, so you have to go. Luo Tian patted Luo Shuren on the shoulder. I will dial 3,500 people for you, and all the war achievements will be attributed to you. Time is tight. Let's set off the day after tomorrow. The next day, Luo Xian used Yu Shunan's name to find 3 third-rate Amei masters in the capital as bodyguards. After all, this was also a big battle involving nearly 10,000 people, and the original bodyguard Li Yu also had to charge into the battle. Later, Luo Shuren went to the barracks and walked around, and found that there were 500 people here who were his own soldiers, and the remaining soldiers in the army were all wolves, jackals, tigers, and leopards, much stronger than the mob outside the city. Sir, I have a plan for my humble position. I don't know whether to talk about it or not. Wen Yan, as a military advisor, said to Luo Shuren from the side, Oh, tell me. Look, Wen Yan pointed to the sky. It has been raining lightly in the past few days, but the clouds in the distance have dispersed, so it must be sunny tomorrow. All we have to do is spread the word that it will rain tomorrow, and then send a fire attack force to surprise the army's rear. And they know that heavy rain will abandon some water sources, and they will be caught off guard. Sir, you are really smart. How about I ask Sun Lei, Minister of Defense of Zaimamen, to lead our only 300 cavalry to bypass the rear? He who knows me is a young master. Take refuge. After Luo Xian and Wen Yan discussed the specific strategy, they went to the private room to rest. 30 miles outside Chang'an City, Minqing Village. Zhang Huai, the leader of the rogue bandits, and all his men were stationed here. Master, it may rain heavily tomorrow. If you prepare 2 kilograms of wine during the expedition, it may become a burden. Lu Yong, the second master of the rogue bandits, said to Zhang Huai with a flattering expression, That's fine, there's no need to drink wine. 5 taels of water is enough. Zhang Huai said with a superior look, Okay, if you have nothing to do, just go and rest. Strategist Wang Ming, the 3rd leader, pulled their strategist Li Yuan to a secluded place and said to him, You know that this battle will be lost. Yes, the clouds have dispersed. It will be sunny tomorrow. This battle will definitely be lost. Yeah, even if we tell Zhang Huai, that willful villain, he won't listen. Yes, my life is at risk now. Military advisor, why don't we take advantage of the darkness and go directly to Luo Tian? Anyway, we will die sooner or later, so why not give it a try? Okay, that's what I mean, let's go. Late at night, Wang Ming and Li Yuan successfully escaped from Minqing Village and came to the Shimen army camp under the pretext of working. Report, 4th young master, there are 2 people outside the city asking to see you. They say they are bandits who want to join us. A young soldier came over overnight while Luo Shiren was still awake. Oh, bring them in. Here. Wang Ming and Li Yuan were pressed by two soldiers and walked into the military camp. You guys go down first. Luo Shiren waved his hand. Fourth young master, aren't you afraid that we will assassinate you? Haha, I don't have to be afraid of you. You are wearing plain clothes, and I am wearing armor, and there are weapons beside me. How can I be afraid of you? Young Master Luo is indeed brave, Li Yuan said. Although we too hold high positions in the rogue army, Zhang Huai does not listen to us. Just like Zhang Huai was Yuan Benchu during the Three Kingdoms period, headstrong and self-willed, and the two of us are like Su Yu, who have great ambitions but nowhere to show them. And young master, you are like Cao Cao, although you have strategies, but your strength is too weak. Li Yuan Dao. Well said. Since you two have taken refuge in me, I have to accept it. Wang Ming, I knew you were proficient in financial management, and today you will be the account manager of my house. Li Yuan, your strategy and government affairs ability are not exaggerated by my military advisor Wen Yan. Today, I will appoint you as the Deputy General Manager of Fengyun Mansion's private army. How about it? Thank you, sir. Fire attack. It was already late at night when Luo Xian and the others had finished discussing their strategy. Okay, it's already so late. Go back to bed quickly, Luo Shiren said. Deputy Manager Li, please do some hard work and arrange some logistic soldiers to place some traps at the door of the rogue stable. Here. Ensure the next day the rogue army camp. Reporter, boss, the two boys Wang Ming and Li Yuan seem to have run away. Lu Yong said to Zhang Huai. Damn it, I should have guessed that those two people would run away. What the hell could I do? Master, why don't we run away? Why are we running? We wouldn't be alive without those two little bastards. I don't know how to organize troops. My lord is awesome. Quickly lead the soldiers. Yes. Shimen Army Camp. Military Commander 1. Yesterday I arranged for Deputy General Li to set up a trap at the gate of the bandit stable. The bandit is very likely to escape because they have no horses. You and General Manager Wang will lead 1,500 soldiers to ambush in the woods next to Minqing village. We must capture the bandit leaders Zhang Huai and Lu Yong. Luo Shiren, wearing a battle robe, said to Wen Yan. Here. After Wen Yan agreed, he got up and headed to the military camp. It's time for a big fight. Report, boss. All our horses fell into the trap when they were led out by the cavalry and no one was spared, a soldier reported. What? We have no horses to fight with. Damn it. Hurry up, retreat quickly. Seeing that there was no cavalry available, Zhang Huai had no choice but to retreat and not fight Luo Shiren and the others. Kill, shouts came from the left and right. Capture Zhang Huai and you will be rewarded with 100 gold coins and promoted to the second rank. Wen Yan shouted. Soldiers who were not afraid of death worked even harder. Now they have almost tens of millions of gold. When their official rank rises to 2 ranks, even a small soldier charging into the battle can transform into a centurion. Killing cries continued to sound, and the sky was dyed blood red. Retreat! Retreat quickly. When Zhang Huai said this, there were only 1,000 people left around him, and the remaining people were either killed or surrendered. Just as they were about to move forward, they suddenly found a fire burning in front of them. When he was about to use the water he carried with him, he found that there was not much left, and the heavy rain did not fall. Soon, all the bandits were wiped out. War exploits. Report, fourth young master. The battle on the front line is over. Our army has wiped out 1,245 enemies, captured 323, surrendered 3,068, and left more than 300 people to flee. 433 of our army died, 523 were seriously injured, and 1,234 were lightly injured. Zhang Huai and Lu Yong were captured by a close officer named Ding Xian, led by the governor of the palace, said a private soldier of the Luo family who'd just returned from the front line. Okay, Let the injured go to the medical center in Luojiafang for free treatment, and the dead will be paid double the official pension. Ask Wang Ming for the extra part. Let Lu Yong, Zhang Huai, and Ding Xian come to see me, and the rest will be rewarded double according to their military merits. Luo Shiren said excitedly. He knew that double rewards and free treatment would cost a lot, but as a newcomer on the battlefield, he must win over the people. Here. About half an hour later, Ding Xian and the others arrived. Ding Xian, pay my respects to the young master. Ding Xian is already over 40 years old, but he still looks very powerful. Then do you know why I summoned you? I don't know, please tell me. Do you know who those two people you captured were? I don't know. The leaders of the rogue bandits are Zhang Huai and Lu Yong. Since I promised to be promoted and rewarded with money, I will never break my promise. Luo Shiren took out his seal, went to the Chang'an, took this letter to the county captain Gu Qigong, Gu Zimo, and asked him to give you money and Shihu Fu, the commander of the Yulin military mansion. Thank you, sir. 9th grade. After taking Ding Xian down, Luo Shiren went to the military camp again, comforted the soldiers, and then took Wen Yan and Li Yu to Chang'an. Hey, Supervisor Luo is here. County Lieutenant Gu Zimo saw me coming and immediately came over to greet me. Oh, Lieutenant Gu, when did I become a supervisor? Luo Shiren was very puzzled. Oh, you don't know yet. After you wipe out the rogue bandits, Zhao Colonel Chu will personally appoint you as the director of the arsenal. Even Assistant Li and Manager Wen will also be granted the title of Deputy Lieutenant and General Officer. Although they are all 9th grade unofficial officials, they have joined the stream at least. Gu Zimo explained to us. Oh, then thank Colonel Zhao for me. Luo Shiren replied. In fact, he knew that after wiping out thousands of rogue bandits, the imperial court would definitely give them official posts, but he did not expect that they were in the 9th rank and had extremely high real power, which was a good start. Luo Xian came to the Prime Minister's mansion and happened to meet his good friend Chu Yuanmo, the head of the household department. Brother Luo, why are you here? Chu Yuanmo was surprised. After all, his main job was to go back and forth to the Prime Minister's mansion. Although Luo Shiren was both civil and military, he was still a military attaché and had no conditions to come to the Prime Minister's mansion. Oh, your father, Chu Yuanmo is Chu Da's son, knows that I have wiped out 5,000 bandits and wants to appoint me as the supervisor of the arsenal. I will come to the Prime Minister's mansion to get the seal. Oh, I said that recently there have been fewer people from outside the city coming to the Prime Minister's mansion to redress their grievances. It turns out that it was you who wiped out those bandits. Also, those bandits will have no peace until they get rid of the people. But you have become such a big official in one fell swoop, so you want to invite me and Gu Bin and Gu Zimo to have dinner together. Okay, tonight at Changle Tower, you won't come home until you're drunk. You won't come home until you're drunk. Luo Xian came to the capital arsenal. There was not much work here, but it was a little busy during the war. As the arsenal supervisory board, Luo Shiren could pick up any number of weapons at will, so he took Liu and Yan to choose weapons together. After entering the arsenal, Luo Shiren selected it for a long time. Suddenly, his eyes lit up and he found a Fengtian painted halberd. He picked it up with his hands and found that it fit him perfectly. It could cut iron like clay and was very powerful. He liked it very much. Luo Shiren chose the halberd as a weapon, Liu chose a broadsword, and Wen Yan chose a shotgun. They put away their weapons and headed to Changle Tower. Liquor Bureau. Wen Yan and Liu came to Changle Tower together. Not only were Chu Yuanmo, Gu Bin, Gu Zimo, and the others, but also Chu Yuanmo's eldest brother, Yuhang Xiaowei Chu Zheng. Hey, Brother Luo is here. Gu Bin said to me. Yes, we have been waiting for a long time. Chu Yuanmo said to me. Well, I and several uncles have left, and I am the only one in charge of the Luo family. There is nothing to do in terms of work. Anyway, General Xue is not fighting now. I replied, yes, We just had a big battle, and the imperial court asked us for 500 elite soldiers. As the captain of the Imperial Sea School in the Jingzhou area, Chu Jiang had 5,000 elite soldiers in his hands. He usually beat bandits and arranged soldiers to guard the city gates, so he had great power. Yes, my boss, County Prime Minister Indo, often used this matter to suppress me. Now it's better. Brother Luo has taken care of the rogue bandits directly. He also assigned me the easy and fat work of war statistics, which resulted in several of my officials who were exiled to be directly promoted to the inside. Gu Zimo was also very happy. This time, he took a lot of credit. Yes, I have long disliked the Yin family. If it weren't for the fact that General Cheng of the state of Lu was a good friend of Yin Hua, the head of the Yin family, I would have asked my eye to take care of the Yin family. When it came to the Yin family, Gu Bin was also very angry. Yes, the humble Shin Shi and my young master saw Yin Jun, the second young master of the Yin family, robbing civilian girls on their way to the tavern. This is causing trouble under the eyes of the emperor. Wen Yan was also indignant. However, when I was looking for my master before, I saw that Lu Guogong was very courteous to the corporal. At that time, he accidentally bumped into an ordinary scout, and he quickly apologized to him. Luo Shuren said, "Yes, it's okay for Cheng De to lead the army. Even if the Yin family took advantage of the situation to bully others, and it was just a small quarrel, Lu Guogong couldn't find it." Gu Zimo was indignant. "Why don't we do this and let Duke Lu take care of it?" Wen Yan said, "Well, seize." Next day, I heard that the Yin family has been squeezing the people again recently. I don't understand why such a good man like Duke Lu has to have a good relationship with Yin Hua, that dressed-up beast. Yes, I thought Leader Cheng was a very good person, but I was wrong. Early in the morning, people were spreading rumors that Cheng Yaojin, Duke of Lu State, was a bad guy who bullied others and did all kinds of evil. It turned out that last night, Gu Zimo used his reputation as county captain to recruit a group of gangsters to spread the news about the Yin family. This was Wen Yan's idea. General's mansion. General Cheng, did you hear today's rumors? Yu Shinan walked into Cheng Yaojin's office angrily. I am afraid that only Yu Shinan, Li Jing, and Qin Xiong dare to disrespect the general now. Oh, what's wrong? Cheng Yaojin obviously didn't know. The people are spreading rumors that you are protecting the Yin family, causing the Yin family to do all kinds of evil. Today you must give the people an explanation. What? Cheng Yaojin was very surprised. I'm not protecting the Yin family at all. I'm just good friends with Yin Hua, the head of the Yin family. Then since you can't control it, you can only close down the Yin family. Okay, please give me an oral order and ask Chu Jiang, the captain of the Imperial Sea School, to lead 200 troops to seize the Yin family. Cheng Yaojin said to a soldier. Here. It's bad, master. Cheng led the army to send people to seal off the Yin family, said Yin Shan, the general manager of the Yin family's accounting room. What? Cheng Yaojin sent someone to arrest us. Come on, don't worry about the maids and prostitutes. Come on, call a few young men, get the money, and let's run away on the alley. Haha, if you want to run. I'm afraid you underestimated my reputation as the best emergency march in the world. Xu Jiang once won the championship in the national long-distance running competition, and Cheng Yaojin and Li Jing also participated in the competition. Moreover, his emergency march ability made even Shui Rengui feel ashamed when he saw it. He also said that if there is an emergency march, Chu Jiang must be the leader. Uncle Chu, what are you doing? Seeing that he couldn't escape, Yin Hua could only pretend to be crazy. Haha, you still want to pretend to be crazy like me? Come here, search for me.